Yo, what up? Today we're going to be reacting to One Direction, You and I. Yes, that's right, One Direction. It's been many years, but I've heard this performance a number of times, and it is absolutely incredible. The high note that Zayn sings is mwah, chef's kiss. But before we get started, I'd love to share an awesome piece of software with y'all. Wondershare's Uniconverter is an all-in-one, feature-rich piece of software for both Mac and Windows that does all sorts of really cool things. But the coolest thing to me is the vocal remover. What it does is it removes the vocals from a track, and then you can put your own vocals on top of them or practice along to the song. It's a really cool way of just getting a quick karaoke track, especially if there's no karaoke track that exists for that particular song. Another feature is the audio enhancer that removes noise from whatever audio source you're sending through. So again, this is really, really great if you're trying to sing along to a track, or if you're trying to do like a home studio production type of a thing. You can just easily take the noise off of the vocals that you're producing to get a clean signal. There are also a number of different features as well. For example, a high quality audio video compressor to help you save space on your computer, a video converter that can take a video file from the internet and convert it to an MP3, a WAV, whatever freaking format you want it to be, as a screen recorder, as a video editor. There's a ton of different features in this program, and Wondershare is giving us a free trial. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check out the link down in the description below. And thank you so much, Wondershare, for sponsoring this video. All right, let's jump back into the video. I am so excited. Woo! I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really don't know the names of the people from the band, and I know you're gonna be mad at me in the comments, but it's the truth. I didn't grow up listening to One Direction, to be honest with you, but I listened to this track and I'm always blown away. I'm shocked that people discredit them or discredited them. They're one of the best boy bands, like vocal wise. Anyway.
Maybe the act to take some time. I know how it goes. I know how it goes from wrong and right. The silence and sound. Did they ever hold each other tight like us? Did they ever fight like us? You and I,
Harry!
we don't wanna be like them.
It's crazy how he...
Nothing can come between.
Sorry, I'm getting lost.
You and I, not even the gods above can separate the two of us. No, nothing can come between you and I.
It's crazy how his technique was so solid, even back then in 2014, that he sounds almost exactly the same. There are some differences, like very positive differences, like technique wise. Like today, his voice has a lot more twang on it. So a lot of these notes that he's kind of like, I hesitate to say struggling to hit because it's not really the case, but he has this like, you and I, oh, this like really intense hold and this fullness to his voice that he lets go of today. Like his voice doesn't have as much of this going on anymore. It's a lot more free. Anyway, he still sounds fantastic. So like 99.9% of people will never notice these things, but it's interesting, right?
Oh, you and I.
Ah. It's so easy for him. He's scratching his nose between it. He's like, what am I gonna have for dinner tonight?
Saw the mistakes of up and down, meet in the middle.
Whoever did Zayn's hair deserves a raise. Like today.
They see things in a different.
Dude, I love the frosted tips. Like seeing this dude's hair makes me want to get some tips myself, you know what I'm saying? Editor, frost my tips, please.
She is the moment.
Let me know in the comments down below. Should I frost my tips?
You and I,
Oh my god.
we don't wanna be like them. We can make it till the end.
It's nuts how he sounds almost exactly the same today, isn't it?
And I,
Like a lot of people's like voices really change as they grow up, but a lot of times that's a technique thing, if that makes sense. Like Harry's voice was just as full back then as it is today. It's only his technique that's gotten better. But generally speaking, once men reach puberty and they've stopped growing, things don't really change too much. Like as they get super old in their 50s, 60s, 70s, yes, but The change between his early 20s to his late 20s, I mean, it's not going to be that significant. Any of the changes that we hear in his voice are going to be technical, primarily.
Separate the two of us.
Oh my God, I'm so ready for this. Let's go! By the way, this frosted dude on the left, I've watched this performance a number of different times because I'm so enamored by it. And I've also watched many different performances. He always does the air drums. It's like choreographed for him. He's getting ready. So gorgeous, dude. The sound that Zayn gets here is so gorgeous because he has such a big open sound, right? But it's not shouty, and that's not easy. It's not easy to navigate things up there in the way that he does. And to put it simply, essentially what he's doing is he's choosing a very, very specific vowel, and he's also adding this little bit of this hold onto it to reduce the volume. I think Zayn's a little bit more towards the because he's better. Also, he has some vibrato in there too. It's gorgeous. He's so good. And then the beautiful falsetto following it. Just for reference, so when I was first starting out completely from the very beginning, my highest note was like this. Hey! That was as high as I could go. Zayn is all the way up here, which is a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes higher. And that's not even his highest note because you can tell because of how easy it is. It's crazy because actually the lowest note in that whole entire run or series of notes was my highest note starting out. So it's like a complete mastery of his instrument. The dude has actually completely mastered his voice. Not to mention the falsetto note following it, right? Because it's not like it's a weak falsetto where he's just like, ah. It's got some oomph behind it, right? I don't know. The whole freaking line blows my mind. I forgot about this part. Holy shit. He goes even higher. Dude, what has happened to Zayn? I feel like he hasn't done anything in so long. His technique is gorgeous. Like I have not heard him like live since this performance. Maybe like Pillow Talk once or twice. Like, but I'm so curious to hear him live. I wonder where what's he been up to? He's an absolute powerhouse. Those notes are insanely high. And for him to just be doing them like that, like it's nothing, especially this was like 7 years ago. The talent level is out of this world. Just one of those notes is difficult. Crazy. Harry does not give a fuck. Sorry, I mean that in the nicest way. This is so easy for him. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that blast from the past. I did. I love revisiting this stuff because when I was growing up, like One Direction wasn't cool. I mean, some people might get mad at me for saying that, but it's kind of true, especially for dudes. Like, you're a teenage dude growing up and you listen to One Direction, people aren't going to take you seriously, which is pretty stupid because this is absolutely amazing. And the vocals are just, they're mind-blowing to listen to even now. It's shocking. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. Go ahead and check out Wondershare's Uniconverter, link down in the description below. And there's also a free trial, so got nothing to lose by checking that out. Anyway, until next time, Tristans and Tristram. See you soon. Bye.